So the other day someone commented on one of my videos as far as had I opened a Supreme Victors set yet, or packs yet. So for this week's Diamond and Pearl / Platinum Series Days, I figured I'd go ahead and open up a Platinum Supreme Victors sealed box. So I've been opening up a lot of loose packs and been getting some really epic pulls with those loose packs. So I thought it was about time to go ahead and try and switch it up and go to a sealed box. And that way we may not have epic pulls, but the good thing is that we're not going to be hitting a ton of duplicate holos, a ton of duplicate rares. We're going to be hitting, we have guaranteed level X pulls, and there's some other, cool things in here that we'll obviously be showing. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just get straight to opening, because this is a relatively new set. It was just rotated out last year, so many people have already seen this set, kind of know what's in it. So I really don't need to go into a long background of, this is these are the really cool cards from the set. Most people pretty much already know that. So we'll just get to the good stuff and the opening. Growlithe, Seal, Chatot, Metadite, Paris, Ninjask, Hippopotas, and Palmer's. It's a cool card. My reverse is a Mr. Mime, and I think that's a rare. Yeah, because this is always really cool. Focus Wall, if you did 70 or more damage, then Mr. Mime is not actually knocked out, and its remaining HP becomes 10 instead. So this was a cool thing for, was it a Gengar card? That you, at the end of your, once you attacked, you switched back to something on the bench, and usually they'd put up something like this, like a Mr. Mime Focus Wall, because it has free retreat. No, it doesn't. I was looking over there because of the new cards. No, it only has a 1 retreat cost, but you could usually put something on it to give it free retreat or something. There was always some tricky thing with that. But you throw out Mr. Mime, and your opponent, he has to really work around how to knock it out, because it's, he can't one-shot it because it does 70 damage, or it has 70 hit points, and so, yeah, you have to knock it out in 2 turns. So, it's a little cool concept, and I think I've gone on about that long enough. So our rare, oh, Absol G Holo. Perfect start to this box. And I probably will kind of reminisce about some different play cards through here. I'll try not to do that too much to try and keep the opening within a reasonable amount of time, but I'll probably still do it, and yeah, just deal with it. Oh, for those of you that don't like the talking, just go to the end and watch the recap, yeah, rather than complain about it. If you don't like them, yeah, just that's what the recap's for. Pachirisu, Chimchar, Nincada, Shroomish, Shinx, Drifblim, Night Teleporter, and Roserade. My reverse? Hey, Dragonite FB! Okay, so gotta reminisce more. This is another big card in SP days. Dragonite FB Wars. Yeah, Mach Blow, if it was SP, it would do 80 instead of 20 against other Dragonites, times 2 damage. Yeah, it was pretty much Dragonite Wars. My rare is a Dugong. So there's been some really awesome pulls from this box right away. And I don't know how that happened. Yeah, let's try that again. Meowth, getting some apples. And actually, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. That's better. Magnemite, Turtwig, Chatot, Drifloon, ooh, right on. Minun, and Altaria C. My reverse, oh, Cynthia's Guidance. Not bad. And my rare is a Licky C. Always been a little creeped out by Licky and Lickitung and all those. It's a Pokemon with a giant tongue. Just a little weird. Shinx, Bulbasaur, good old Bulbasaur, Combee, Meowth, Rhyhorn, Rotom, Cynthia's Guidance, and Manectric. Very cool looking Manectric. My reverse is a Bidoof. And my rare is a Camerupt G. And I'm probably not going to say most of the letters after, like Camerupt G, Manectric G, was it Licky Licky C, all that stuff. I typically just skip that. That is kind of more of a mouthful. Beldum, Skorupi, Mime Jr., Gibble, Magnemite, Cynthia's Guidance, Magmar, and Champion's Room. My reverse is a Turtwig. Nice. Starter. And my rare is Exploud. Which, the Pokebody there was actually pretty cool. It did have to, actually it was a stage 2. So, kind of like our current Lievany, where it's got a Pokebody that says each of your Pokemon have no weakness. Really awesome card, but that being the stage 2 makes you really consider whether it's worth it to get it on the bench or not. Bidoof, Shroomish, Kricketot, Surskit, Drifloon, Palmer's, Minun, and VS Seeker. Oh, I want a reprint of this card. It allows you to reprint to reuse supporters, and that's so awesome. My reverse is Staraptor FB, and yeah, that's a rare. Very cool. And my rare is a Seeking. So at least we're hitting the different rares, and I'm not. This is a sealed box, so I'm not concerned by the one holo pull so far. There will be holo pulls. There will be level X pulls. It's a box. It's pretty much guaranteed. Nincada, Shroomish, Shinx, Drifloon, Piplup, Minun, VS Seeker, and Drifloon. My reverse is Eradicate, which I don't know why I thought that was a rare. Just an uncommon, and my rare is a Primeape, which is, actually, I don't really remember that Primeape. I mean, a lot of cards in a set aren't ever played with, but for some reason that, I may just not have had a lot of spare Primapes for trade, so it may not be one that I'm used to seeing in my trade binders when I do my videos. Starly, Magnemite, Pikachu, Geodude, Skorupi, Floatzel, Magmar, and oh, Garchomp C. Yeah, just an awesome card. Yeah. When I said earlier, like, Dragonite Wars, it was often like Dragonite FB versus Garchomp C, you know, what could get out what could knock out what. Yeah, crazy luck shot mirror matches. My reverse is Regigigas FB. That's a rare. Nice. And my rare is a Crawdaunt. So really hitting up all these, non-holo rares, but at least they're all different so far. And like I said, this is a box. Those holos are in here somewhere. We just gotta find them. Phoebus, Bidoof, Mankey, Surskit, Baneri, and I just dropped some things, but there's a Loudred, there's a Metang, and there's a Roserade. My reverse is a Piplup, and my rare is a Dustanor. So, hey, another non-holo rare, but another different one. So, I'm okay with that. We're probably going to be getting into a stretch here at some point where we're just pulling holo after holo. Mudkip, Gibble, Baltoy, Magikarp, Beldum, Ivysaur. Cool. And when you evolve it, your opponent's Pokemon is asleep. Relincanth and Chatot G. So Chatot was an awesome card too. Disrupting Sky. When you play it on the bench, you can rearrange the top 4 cards. It's a nice disrupting card. My reverse is Sableye. Very cool, and that's a rare. For some reason, I didn't remember that as being a rare. And my rare, here we go. There's Garchomp Holo. So second holo of the box, and a pretty good holo at that. Unlike your Garchomp C, that was a the Garchomp I just pulled was a Garchomp you did have to manually evolve. Bidoof, Rhyhorn, Nincada, Baneri, Goldeen, Carnivine, Cynthia's, and Masquerain. My reverse is, oh, Rayquaza C. That's a rare and a really awesome look. Well, I mean, I had this discussion with some other people in another video. I've never met a Rayquaza card that I did not like. There's no way to make a Rayquaza look lame. So one person said, "Oh, we'll turn it pink." Then she made a Rayquaza sprite, like a pink version of Rayquaza. It still looked cool. Another person said, "Oh, we'll make it one of those clay," because a lot of the clay versions of the cards or so just look lame. Make a clay Rayquaza, and I was like, "Oh no, I think a clay Rayquaza would still look pretty awesome if it was sitting on my desk." And my rare is a Mr. Mime. So again, hey, non-holo rare, but a different non-holo rare. And we still have plenty of packs to go to pull all those ultra rares and holos. Whismur, Buizel, Roselia, Cherubi, Meditite, Battle Tower, Relincanth, and Drifblim. My reverse is, whoa, a Blaziken, another rare reverse. Oh, to have these pulls back when these were playable, those would have been some big cards. My rare is a Camerupt, which, yeah, I pulled Camerupt G. That's what it was. I was like, wait a minute, I swore I already pulled a Camerupt, but I didn't think it looked like that. Baltoy, Pachirisu, Mankey, Doduo, Pikachu, Cynthia's Guidance, Masquerain, and Palmer's Contribution. My reverse is another rare, a Solrock. Really cool. And my rare, there's the first level X Staraptor FB. Staraptor really didn't get a lot of play, but if you could get it out and then get it back to the bench, you could search your deck for a supporter card every turn and put it in your hand. That was an excellent way to make sure that your deck kept on working. If there was a card in today's format that was not too difficult to get out, but let you search for a supporter, I think it would probably be at least tried out quite a bit. Baneri, Paris, Piplup, Phoebus, Sandshrew, Masquerain, Numel, and Floatzel. My reverse is Arcanine, which, okay, no, that's just uncommon. I just haven't pulled it yet. And my rare is Arcanine. But a different Arcanine. This is Arcanine G, so no evolving for that Arcanine. Growlithe, Seal, Chatot, Meditite, Paris, Staravia, Murkrow, and Altaria C. And I just realized one of Murkrow's attacks is called Switcheroo. I just think that's kind of funny. My reverse is a Staravia. Very cool. And my rare is a Sandslash, which I haven't pulled yet. So, hey, keep throwing all the different non-holo rares. I'll have a mint non-holo rare set. Oh, I would like to point out that Supreme Victors is the latest printing, well, except for the Japanese cards, but the latest English printing of a booster box or pack that I will be opening up. Opening up everything from base set, everything in English, from base set to Supreme Victors, and that's because I already have openings of Arceus and everything else that are already on my channel. So after this big booster opening, I'll have everything from base to whatever the newest set is on my channel for viewing, for your viewing pleasure. Baltoy, Magikarp, Beldum, Pachirisu, Chimchar, Palmer's, Wailmer, and Milotic. My reverse, another rare? Very cool, Magmortar. And my rare is a Solrock, which I pulled in the reverse, but this is the first non-holo rare. So, yeah, I'm really gonna run into a swarm of holos here, probably sometime soon. And I should hit one more level X. Shroomish, Mankey, Mime Jr., Roselia, Cherubi, Plusle, Loudred, Carnivine. My reverse is a Growlithe. And my rare There's a holo Yanmega. Very cool. Doduo, Pachirisu, Geodude, Kricketot, Croagunk, Bibaril, Spiritomb Seed. That is the first Spiritomb Seed. Hippopotas. My reverse is a Numel. And my rare is a Parasect. Another non-holo, but one that I haven't pulled yet. So this is a huge non-holo set. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 different non-holos so far. Oh, I hear a cat growling. Drifloon, Corphish. I think that's the first Corphish. And that may be the first Mudkip too, which I think it's kind of cool that Mudkip is actually playing in the mud. Growlithe, Roselia, Chatot-G, Yanma, and Hippopotas. My reverse is a Swampert. This is another rare. Oh man, I'm really doing well on pulling all these, or doing good or whatever, pulling all these rare revs. And my rare, Zapdos reprint. So here's a, yeah, I call it a secret rare because it's number 150 out of 147. So anything that's labeled like that but not printed in the actual, like, you know, not within the actual set, I consider to be a secret rare. This is considered to be a reprint card though. Although why I can't think of what set it's reprinted from. It is a reprint, isn't it? Maybe no, it's not. Maybe it's just a legendary bird card. Because I can't remember what set, like I know the reprint sets like when they did the Stormfront, I think the Stormfront, they did all the Charizards, you get Charmeleon, Charmander, Charizard. Later on, was it Platinum, I think you could get Hitmonchan, Electabuzz, and one other. So, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, this isn't a reprint. I think the Zapdos is actually a new card. There was Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. So they're just secret rares. Zubat, and I think that's the first Zubat. Turtwig, Cherubi, Whismur, Geodude, Champion's Room, Rhydon. Ooh, a Cyrus's Initiative. It's the first Cyrus. My reverse is this shiny? Yeah, is this a shiny Milotic? Very cool. I hope I didn't miss any other shinies, because sometimes I have a hard time recognizing what's a regular reverse and what's a shiny, because they really do look so similar, but this is a shiny Milotic. And if you have any doubts, just look in the bottom corner of the card, and it says it's SH7, I believe? Yeah, 7. Very nice. And my rare, hey, Regigigas Holo. That would have been a cool pack for someone to pull. A shiny and a holo in one pack. Neither one playable, so that really would have been an awesome pack only for collectors, but still pretty cool. Phoebus, Bidoof, Mankey, Surskit, Baneri, Gabite, Breloom, and Rotom. My reverse is a Loudred. And my rare is Magmortar Holo. So here we go with all the holos coming up. I told you they were coming. So very, very cool holo. Magmortar. Alright, so 5 holos so far. Not bad. I don't know if Supreme Victors is a 1 in 3 ratio. If it is, then we're probably looking, say 5s. Probably add on the level X and the Zapdos, so 7. So we're probably looking at a combination of 5 more holos and or level X's from these packs. Say my predictions right. Meowth, or if we get another, you know, legendary bird line or something like that. Zubat, Whismur, Combee, Kricketot, Rotom, Plusle, and Loudred. My reverse is Milotic. Now this is a real Milotic, so this is why I really can't tell. I don't have the difference in the shiny. I mean, obviously this one's red, this one's blue, the diamond, or not diamond, the pattern on the tail are different colors too. But really, unless you're that familiar with the Pokemon, it's kind of hard to point out, or to pick out. My rare is Dodrio. Don't have it. I realize I pulled this pack from the back rather than the front, so hopefully it's not like an awesome pull, which would have been cool to save until last, but I just ruined that. Magikarp, Nincada, Weasel, Croagunk, Starly, Metang, Gabite, and Breloom. My reverse is Articuno. Another rare. Is my Milotic a rare too? I think it is. No, it's just uncommon. And my rare is a Sableye. So, no, this isn't a duplicate. I pulled Sableye earlier in reverse. That is actually not a duplicate. So, wow, that's like 15, 16 different non-holo rares. Bulbasaur, Doduo, Sandshrew, Mudkip, Gibble, Pinsir. I think that's the first Pinsir. And I think that's the first Raichu. I do know that I pulled another Ivysaur, though. My reverse is a Zubat. Very cool looking Zubat coming out of the cave, or into the cave. And my rare is a Chimchow. I don't think I have this one yet. Chimcho? I'm gonna call it Chimcho. Yep, I do not have that one yet. So that's what, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 17 different rares from this set. This is a huge set. That is the first Chingling. Corphish, Bulbasaur, Doduo, Sandshrew, Garchompsy, Breloom, and Skarmory FB. I think that's the first Skarmory too. My reverse is a Shedinja, which is a rare. Pulling like a 30, yeah, like a 1 out of 3 ratio on rare pulls for my reverses, I think. And my, ooh, Rayquaza C level X. Okay, so I will admit, I was a little bit disappointed with the Staraptor pull. Because, you know, it's a box, I guarantee, you know, two level X's in here. And I was really hoping for something a little more amazing than Staraptor. This is what I'm talking about. Rayquaza C level X. This is cool. Yeah, I'm just reading its Pokebody. If it's damaged but not knocked out, you can search your discard pile for an energy card and attach to Rayquaza C. It's crazy. That's probably why you didn't see it played, because its energy cost is insane. Water, Psychic, Fighting, and something else of just anything. But it does 200, which, hey, that would knock out EXs in this format. But try and get all those different types of energy on them. Oh, not easy at all. Whoops. Pachirisu, Mankey, Doduo, Pikachu, Magikarp, Murkrow with Switcheroo, Battle Tower, and Masquerain. My reverse is Metagross, another rare. Very cool. And my rare, whoa, Garchompsy level X. So, I thought you only got 2 level X in a box. Obviously, I was wrong. And this is one of the, actually, from this and my Rising Rivals opening last week, I have some of the most important cards for Luxchomp. So there's the Garchompsy right there. When you play it, when you play the level X, any SP Pokemon, you get to heal. Just everything. All of your Pokemon. As long as they're SP. Dragon Rush, you discard 2 colorless, like a DCE, and you get to snipe for 80. That's pretty big back in the days where you didn't have, you know, all these EXs running around with crazy HPs. So, 3 level X pulls. Hate to say it, that's probably going to be my last epic pull because, yeah, 1 shiny, 1 secret rare, and 3 level X. I don't think there's going to be anything left in this box to pull. But I should have a few more holos, so just keep watching. Beldum, Skorupi, Mime Jr., Gibble, Magnemite, Cyrus, Ivysaur, and Relincanth. My reverse is a Drifloon. And my rare is a Honchkrow, which I don't have yet. So that's 18 different rares. Another good thing about the box is, you know, maybe you don't have a chance to pull, you know, 5 or 10 ultra rare cards, but for someone that's collecting the set and just the set, boxes really are the way to go. Growlithe, Chimchar, Shinx, Combee, Piplup, Night Teleporter, Dragonite FB, excellent, and another VS Seeker. Oh, so wish I could play that card. My reverse is another rare Lunatone. Excellent. And my rare, have I pulled a Maul? I have not pulled a Maul. So make that 19 non-holo rares. So many non-holo rares in this set. Drifloon, Piplup, Meowth, Zubat, Whismur, Raticate. I don't think have I pulled a Raticate or a Lopunny yet. And Battle Tower. My reverse. Another rare. Yeah, that's a rare. Roserade C. Yo, wow. So, I'm really curious now to get these sorted out and put them in my set and see how much of the rare Rev set is now mint straight from the box. My rare is Articuno, and I don't have that yet. So, 20. Am I at 20? 3, 5, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15, 8, 20 non-holo rares. I just don't understand it. So many. That's over 2 pages of non-holo rares. Seal, Growlithe, Chimchar, Shinx, Combee, Magmar, Wailmer, Raichu. My reverse is a Baltoy. Hey, I had to stop hitting the rare reverses at some point. And my rare, Venusaur Holo. Beautiful. And we still have, what, 6 packs left. We still have a good number of packs to go through, so we still have a chance at a few more holo pulls. This is pretty cool. This is a really good opening, especially for a box. Mudkip, Zubat, Beldum, Mime Jr., Surskit, Magmar, Garchomp C, excellent, and Metang. My reverse is a Camerupt G, which, guess what? That's a rare. And my rare, Medicham, 21 non-holo rares. Yeah, this is why I don't look at the set before I open them, so I can kind of be surprised by these sorts of numbers and things like that. Geodude, Bidoof, Shroomish, Kricketot, Surskit, Relincanth. Hey, I think that's the first Togekiss. And I think that's the first Cherim. My reverse is Bibarel. And my rare, Spinda. I don't think I pulled a Spinda. Yeah, I have not pulled a Spinda. Ah, add it to the pile. I wonder if I'll pull any duplicate non-holo rares in this set or in this box at all. Could there really be that many different ones? That'd actually be kind of cool. Meowth, Zubat, Whismur, Combee, Kricketot, Bibarel, Staravia, and Manectric G. My reverse is a Metang. That'll go great with that Metagross. And my rare is a Butterfree. Another to the non-holos. So, yeah. Sorry for the cut. The battery died. I was hoping to get through this opening, but didn't quite make it. But that's okay. That's why I have a spare. Gibble, Bulbasaur, Starly, Chingling, Sandshrew, Night Teleporter, Roserade, and Milotic. My reverse is a Drifblim FB. Guess what? Rare. And my rare is a okay, so that's some crazy stuff right there. Pull the reverse and the holo in the same pack. So sorry for holding those at an angle. I had a cat that was trying to climb on me. I was making sure that he would stay off and not hurt the cards on the desk. So very cool holo pull, and I must say that was pretty nice timing for the reverse as well. So only 2 packs left. Let's see if we can avoid pulling a non-holo rare duplicate. Even if we assume that the set's complete, let's just pull 2 holos in these last 2 packs. I like that. Goldeen, Chimchar, Pikachu, Corphish, Mudkip, Milotic, Champion's Room, and Rhydon. My reverse is a Togekiss C. And my rare, if I could pick it up, is a Wailord. Do I have a Wailord? I do not have a Wailord. So, yep, another non-holo rare. So last pack. Last one. So far we have not hit any duplicate holos, any duplicate rares, any duplicate reverses. I've had like, I think above a 1 out of 3 rare reverse pull. And a really awesome shiny. Really awesome legendary bird, although I don't really think you can have a bad legendary bird. And 3 level X, 2 of them being really epic level X. So I'm pretty happy. Corphish, Mudkip, Growlithe, Roselia, Baltoy, Plusle, Gabite, and Marshtomp. My last reverse, Rhyperior, and yep, you guessed it, that's a rare. And my final rare, will I pull 1 duplicate non-holo rare? Will it happen? What? Charizard G level X? You pulled 4 level X's in a box? There's... maybe... I thought it was only like 2. I mean, I thought, well, 2, okay, 3 is cool. Before, and let me just point out that that is an epic ending to a box. Charizard G. What a way to end it. Charizard G, Garchomp C, Rayquaza C, and Staraptor FB. You gotta set the pace off for the level X's slow. This is just wow. I can't believe it. Yeah. Today was not a good day for me, so I came home and just said, you know what, I'm gonna cheer myself up. I'm gonna open up a bunch of Pokemon packs. So I opened up, what all have I opened up today? I've opened up Supreme Victors, I've opened up Team Rocket Returns. I guess actually that's all I've opened up now that I've got 2 batteries that are kind of dying. I guess I better not open up anymore. I better let them charge so I can go ahead and do the recap vids. Oh, this is... okay, so very epic opening, I believe. I don't know what the normal box pull ratio is, but if it's 4 level X anyways, okay, I surprised myself then. And if it's not, then cool, I beat the odds. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the complete set looks like with, this should be I mean, I'm thinking these are all the non-holo rares. Could there possibly be any more? We'll go ahead and take a look. So here's what the complete Supreme Victor set looks like. I'm going to show both halves of both sides so you can see that everything in a sleeve is what I pulled from the box. So we pulled quite a few different holos, but this is actually a pretty large set. So even though this booster box gave me no duplicate holos and no duplicate rares, I still didn't get complete sets, and I'm actually missing, or not really missing, but didn't pull 1 uncommon card. So, pulled most of the holos. The non-holo rares start with Arcanine G. I pulled all of those. Didn't pull Charizard, Claydol, Empoleon, let's see, Lucario, Lunatone, Milotic, Moltres, Roserade, Shedinja. I mean, just so many rares that I didn't pull. The non-holo rare set for this thing is just ridiculous. Oh, and Zapdos. So, one lone Arcanine. Unless I missed it when I was sorting back through the uncommons, I did not pull one Arcanine. But that is the only common and uncommon card that I did not pull. Everything else is nice and minty fresh in their sleeves, in their pages, never to be removed again. Hopefully. Oh, and there we go with the trainers and supporters there. Did pull all of those. So this is what all the level X's are. So you saw me pull the Charizard last pack, epic ending. Didn't pull the Blaziken, the Electivire, or the Absol. I pulled all three of those level X's. That's why I was so surprised that there's 4 level X in a Supreme Victor's box, because they gave you half of the level X in a box. Yeah, usually what the sets do is they try and get you to buy 2 or 3 boxes to complete the set. One of the legendary birds, Zapdos. One of the Shinings, Milotic. Or Shiny, not Shinings. But those are the other 4. And now we'll check out the reverses. So I think I counted up, I pulled like, was it 16 rare reverses? And that kind of makes sense when you consider that the non-holo rares, the holo set is pretty normal, but the non-holo rares is just insane. So you'll see that even though I pulled so many, like right there, I have only pulled 1 rare reverse from that page, but even though, and another one there. Yeah, pulled so many rare reverses that I'm, still nowhere near complete with a complete rare reverse set from that box, of course. Everything else in here is obviously there. And then we get into common and uncommon. And yeah, this set is just nice and big, and it's a fun set for collectors because it's still a relatively newer set, so it's still fairly easy to get a hold of these cards. And yeah, not too much special there because you're just seeing the same cards over and over again. But that is what the complete set looks like. Hope you guys enjoyed the opening. Hope you guys especially enjoyed that epic ending. And stay tuned for this weekend because I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I think combine my Surprise Friday and my Surprise Monday of next week with my weekend opening. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow to see what I'm kind of planning on doing. And right after I made that little wrap-up speech, I realized I haven't shown you all the stuff I have for trade or sale from this set. So you saw me pull the 4 level X's. Obviously, they went into my collection, and then I pulled the ones that were previously in my collection out to be for sale or trade. Same with the Zapdos and the Milotic. I did also have a spare Blaziken FB level X from this set, as well as a spare Articuno Secret Rare, another spare Milotic, and another spare Relincanth. So quite a bit from this set that is available for trade or sale. Trades, only trading for stuff on my wants list, TheCatsMeowth.com, and sales, cash, money, order, PayPal, just USD currency. You gotta pay for shipping. Just send me a PM or comment below. And now let's take a look at the holos, rares, and reverses. So my Supreme Victor's trade section in my binder is nice and big now. I already had several holos and lots of reverses from this set, but I actually didn't have that many non-holo rares, so it's kind of exciting to be able to expand that part of the collection. So here's a nice page of holos that goes over to the back half of that. We've got lots of nice non-holo rares, all sorted by type to help you find exactly what you need. And then here we start with all of the rare reverses. So I already had like 3 pages of rare revs, and with all the new pulls, I have even more. So there's the first page, there's the second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page, and yep. Oh no, I'm sorry, just 5 pages. Or yeah, that's kind of an understatement. 5 pages of all rare reverse. So, nice section. Alright, so common and uncommon revs, all of these are sorted by type 2. So there's the metal, water, grass, colorless, all the trainers and supporters, oh, and 1 stadium, and then psychic, lightning, and fire. So, like I said, stay tuned for tomorrow / this weekend, because I think everyone will really enjoy the openings, and, well, I mean, I think everyone's pretty much enjoying all the openings so far. So, thanks everyone for watching, and keep on watching!